say during the day for some people. Hi, Maureen. It's Maureen. Hi, Maureen. Hi. Who else? Who else is there? Hi, Jeannie's here. Hi, Jeannie. I think I heard Maggie. Hi, Maggie. Who else is on tonight? Okay, well, it looks like everyone already did put themselves on mute, so that's great. I just want to welcome everyone tonight to Dr. Dees Call. This is Marlene Hollander, and along with my husband Richard, Maureen Capra, and Maggie Baez, we will be hosting the call this evening. And tonight we're going to be talking about the benefits of protein and which Sunrider products contain those healthy proteins. I just want to remind everyone this is an informal, interactive call, so please feel free to share your experiences. Everyone truly does benefit. And right before we start, just want to remind everyone to please click on star 6 to mute, or if you have a mute button, click on that, and then just unmute to when you want to speak, and that's going to be able to help eliminate any background noise for this recording. So I'm just going to give that another minute. Everyone, please just check your phones. I know sometimes people turn their phones off and then they get busy cooking in the kitchen, which is great. But just take a quick look to make sure you are on mute, because that really does help the recording. Fantastic. So again, good evening, everybody. Tonight we're talking about protein, and sometimes we forget how important protein really is. And as the weather changes in spring, especially, people are outdoors more and have to become more active. Some people are looking to want to manage their weight and feeling the need for extra energy. So why is protein so important to our diet? And the question really is, are you getting enough protein in your diet? Because while we may be watching calories or sugar or salt intake, we also really want to make sure that we are consuming enough protein. And we'll get into that a little bit later about how much protein we should be getting. But protein really does play a key role in the creation and maintenance of every cell in our body. It helps to fuel our cells and powers our body. And since our bodies do not store protein, it's really important to consume protein every single day. And that daily protein intake really does play a role in keeping our cells in good shape. And it just needs to be part of our daily health maintenance plan. We also consider protein as a macronutrient, meaning that we need relatively large amounts of it to stay healthy. So here are 5 reasons why we should really make sure we're getting enough protein every day. Well, the one thing that we always hear is that it's a building block. Protein is an important building block for bones, muscles, cartilage, and skin. And in fact, I think we know that also our hair and our nails are comprised mostly of protein. And that's why we need to make sure that we're putting in that protein every single day. Another reason is for repair. Protein helps our body repair. It builds and it repairs tissue. It also helps to oxygenate. The red blood cells contain a protein compound that carries oxygen throughout the body. This helps supply our entire body with the nutrients it needs. So protein is a really important factor there in supplying all the nutrients throughout our body. Also, we need protein because it really helps us to digest. About half the dietary protein that we consume each day goes into making enzymes, which aid in digesting food and making new cells and body chemicals. And the fifth reason to consider protein is that it really does help to regulate our body. In fact, it plays an important role in hormone regulation. So those are really important reasons to make sure we are getting enough protein every day. Now, a lot of us, we know protein can help us to stay in shape, and that's why I thought, that might be a good time right now, getting into spring, everyone looking at maybe exercising more. Some of you have been doing the 40-day fitness challenge with us. And so that protein really helps really with our fitness. And here are the different ways it does help regarding that. One is that it helps to speed recovery after exercise. It can also help to speed recovery or after an injury. It helps reducing muscle loss. It helps to build lean muscle. It helps maintain a healthy weight, and it helps curbing hunger. So those are really important reasons for really our optimal health every day. But pea protein, which is in some items actually a protein plus, which we will be sharing in just a bit, is actually an optimal choice for post-workout recovery, especially for those who may have whey allergies. Another ingredient that are in other protein products on the market. There's been studies that show that pea protein is even more satiating than whey, which can be so beneficial for those who are looking to control their appetite. So if we don't get enough protein, our bodies actually won't be able to rebuild properly, and we will start to lose muscle mass. I don't think anybody wants to lose any muscle mass. That's something, especially as we get older, we want to make sure that we have that muscle mass. It helps to protect so much in our bodies. The protein helps to repair the micro tears that occur in the muscle fibers. So when they are strained during exercise, there's a process of damage and repair. And that helps to maintain and grow our muscle mass. So we need that protein in that process of exercising and building muscle. But we have to remember that protein is not just important for people who work out, because in addition to muscle growth and repair, protein is essential to the growth and repair of virtually all the cells and body tissue in our body, from our hair, skin, nails, bones, organs, bodily fluids. And that's why it's so important for everyone. And we always hear that protein is especially important during developmental periods like childhood and adolescence, but it really plays a crucial role for every age. It does also play a role in functions like helps with blood clotting, it helps with our immune system response, with vision, fluid balance, and the production of various enzymes and hormones. So that's just a little bit of information I wanted to share to remind everyone the true importance of getting enough protein in our diet every day. And I think we have the best products that help to support us and have that really healthy protein in them. So the first product we're going to talk about, which is going to share that, and that is Sunrider's Protein Plus. So we're going to go ahead. Oh, good. Yellow size. Lots of this, and I'll go back to my book. Okay, is that any better? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, this we'll have to experiment with these. First of all, why do I choose Sunlight as my protein of choice? Basically, my everything of choice. And it's simply because of the owner's expertise with Drs. Chen and Dr. Soluble Chen, and the fact that they manufacture, they
They do all their own research and development. That's very key from what I have seen because it's about control. And they control everything from planting to growing, harvesting, manufacturing, packaging. Okay, and that means a lot to me. Every product is concentrated, 7 to 10 pounds of raw materials down to one, which means when we get into the philosophy, which is the philosophy of generation, it says that if you feed the body the proper amount and combination of whole foods, the body has the ability to rebuild, replenish, regenerate itself. So that concentration is key. And I love the products. We've been eating them for well over 25 years. And when we came out with the protein powder, I never took a protein before. And this to me is very interesting. So I did my research, much of which Marlene has already told you what we have found. And the thing that I like about this is the reputation of the company that's behind it. This is a 100% vegan product. It's made from pea and rice protein. It contains all 9 essential amino acids, including what they call branch chain amino acids. And it's easily digested. There are a lot of products out there that have a lot of fillers, and your body doesn't digest it properly, and therefore it doesn't absorb it properly. There are never, in any Spirulina products, no added sugars. In this particular product, there's no dairy. There are never any artificial sweeteners or chemicals. And this, much like some of the other Spirulina products, it fills the gaps. And as Marlene said, the body can't manufacture protein, right? So we have to replenish the protein that we use up throughout the day. So a lot of the questions that come up with protein and fiber, because I hear a lot of people go on a high risk or a high level type of diet, and the body is designed for balance. So you don't really want to eliminate anything. And most people should consume between 25 and 35 grams of fiber and between 46 and 56 grams of protein each day. And combine this with your favorite workout, exercise program, and it will just help you to build a healthy body. It will also help with digestion. This nourishes and helps the digestive system, right? And it decreases your chance of preventable diseases if your body is healthy. I mean, it's just common sense. You feel good, you look good. That's what we're aiming at. So when we talk about protein, it depends on each individual, the size, the weight, and what you're trying to accomplish. Basically, the way we calculate how much protein you need, you multiply your body weight times 0.36. And what that means is grams of protein. So, for example, I weigh 155. If I multiply that by 0.36 grams, that equals 55.8 grams of protein per day. So, based on the daily recommendations, 46 to 56, I'm like, I fall right in there, just under 56. And I love the Spirulina protein. There are 20 grams of protein per serving. We recommend 2 scoops, okay? And I mix it either right into my Fortune Life, take it up, and use it that way, or I'll mix it with my smoothie, where I like to add in fruit and other Spirulina products, and I'll drink it like that. And I really enjoy it. It comes in the original, which was the vanilla flavor, and I think it's caramel macchiato. So if you like a little bit of that coffee flavor, that one's a great one to use. Again, it's designed for everyone. It doesn't matter how old or how young, because even at a very young age, the body, of course, as Marlon mentioned, still needs protein for growth, to support the bones, muscles, and I love it. I had an ankle injury, and the protein, as far as I'm concerned, really helped the healing process for that. And if you're building muscle, but the way you build muscle is you tear it down and you build it up. It's a little bit of tear and then it builds. So the protein really enhances that process of rebuilding. And like I said, I can't say enough about it. It tastes great. So by all means, Sunrider protein powder, my first choice, and I hope you make it yours. Questions, comments, testimonies, anything? Okay,
I guess I'll, yeah.
Yeah, good enough.
Yeah, it's Jeannie again. The presentation which is the third one. I do the protein clutch, vanilla, and I put it in my yogurt. And it is so good. And it's filling.
Excellent. Yeah, and there's so many ways people can use it, you know. You can mix it in with your cereal. Right? You could sprinkle it on different things because you get that little hint of vanilla flavor with it too. So I think it's great. Anyone else that might be using it?
I love the protein plus, and I like to mix it actually. After I work out in the morning, I go for a walk, and then I come in and I make some hot either mint or cinnamon calories, and then I will put my protein plus in that with a fiber shake, which we'll be talking about in just a little bit. And that combination just feels so good to me. And after doing that kind of a workout, you want something, as you mentioned, that's going to be easily digestible, but you feel it's really helping you to repair new. It helps with that recovery. And I love what you were saying too, because it does have that pea protein in it, and then it also has the koi fruit and the bamboo fiber that helps with the digestion, that helps us to feel fuller. So it is really fantastic. I love this also. And did anyone else want to mention anything about that protein plus? Okay, so remember everyone, if you have something you'd like to say, to take yourself off mute, come on, and then we'd love to hear everyone else's experiences and how you use this product. It really is helpful for everyone else. Okay, so Rick, why don't you go on to you know what else, if you don't mind, why don't you just mention a little bit about, you mentioned in a product as Fortune Delight, how you like to mix it with Fortune Delight. So maybe explain a little bit why you like that combination.
Okay, I love Fortune. Fortune, in fact, I'm drinking it as we speak. And Fortune Delight is, again, a totally herbal beverage. I like the peach flavor. It provides nutrients and antioxidants. It helps cleanse the circulatory system, which helps lower cholesterol. And I particularly like it because it flushes out lactic acid. So if I haven't worked out for a while, I'm doing some new exercises, I don't get muscle cramps because it's flushing out the lactic acid out of my system. And again, it's an all day beverage for me. I well. Again, no added sugar, no added carbs, nothing. In fact, it's with no carbs to the life. And it's an amazing beverage. It's refreshing, it hydrates. It comes with peach, raspberry, cinnamon, and lemon, and regular, I believe. And you can mix and match. You can drink it warm, you can drink it cold. You can even mix it with your towel if you wanted to. But it's an amazing, amazing beverage. Like I said, I drink it all day, every day, because I'm down here in Florida. It's hot. I want to stay hydrated. And even if I'm not working out or working around the house, I still drink the portion. I'm sure people have a lot of experience with portion. So let's hear from you. Right.
Hi, this is Jackie Lynn. I like the Fortune Delight after I exercise. I find that if I don't eat Fortune Delight, my muscles can ache. So it's really helpful. I mean, I have other reasons why I drink it. Good for my skin, a little hydrating. But one of the main things about, since we're talking about exercise, Fortune Delight really helps me. And also, I did that for the protein plus that I talked earlier, but I also lost weight in the 40-day challenge in using the protein plus. But to me, I'm a small frame, so at the first week, I did it twice a day, but then I found that all I needed was just once a day. And I was still losing weight. And I do the same thing I put it in yogurt, or I put it in with my calorie and make a warm drink out of it. And I love the protein stuff. It's really a nice addition to my exercise workout.
Absolutely. And I find that, like you said, it aids in the quicker recovery. So when you're done working out, you replenish your nutrients, and it really, really helps the body to recover well. Thank you so much. Anyone else?
That's great, Jackie. You said you lost 40 pounds, and how long was this time? Oh, no, I became 40. I was just, I lost weight during the 40-day challenge. I lost 7 pounds during the 40-day challenge. Yeah. That's fantastic. People just have it. They say, Jack, you don't have to lose weight. But I think it's important to me to fit into my clothes. So I'm glad that I did those 7 times.
I mean, that's what it's about. It's size and shape and how you feel. That's what I look at it. Marvin actually yelled at me one day. She was like, "Can't believe you're doing that." And I said, "What?" She goes, "Those pants you wore on your honeymoon 40 years ago, they still fit you." And they were so out of style, I can't wear them. But the bottom line is staying in shape. And that's why I use all the sunlight products. Because to me, my health is excellent when I go for physicals and stuff. But it's keeping it that way. Sunlighter is not a quick fix to anything. Sunlighter is a long-term, basically a maintenance and prevention program. And that's what we like about it.
Right. And it is building. So I like what you're saying, Jackie, because everyone really wants to be comfortable in their own skin, so whatever it is that they want to do. And what Rich is saying also, all of these products are meant to feed our bodies and to keep our cells healthy and to rebuild and replenish. And so whatever the body's going to do is going to do. And depending on how much of every product that you use, you will see different results. But I think that I really appreciate what you were saying, Jackie, just even being part of the 40-day fitness challenge. It's about being consistent, right? So it's being consistent with whether it's exercise, whether it is in eating our products, then we get to see the results that we're looking for. So thank you so much for that. And I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to Maggie if you're on the phone, because since we mentioned VitaShake, I think this might be a good time to share the VitaShake. So are you there, Maggie? Can you get off mute? Okay, so we might have lost her for a minute. So I think Richard said we're going to go. Oh, wait a minute. Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. There you are. Okay, great, Maggie. So Maggie's going to share about the VitaShake. I think we had mentioned a little bit earlier.
Yes, I'm speaking about the VitaShake because it's a healthy alternative to sugar yogurt shake. I see people at the supermarket buying these shakes that are loaded with artificial chemicals and with so much sugar that it defeats purpose. In this case, I'm speaking about the cocoa and strawberry. They come in a 10-pack, and they are creamy, delicious. I usually put a little bit of milk with mine just to make it a little more creamy. But it's something you can just put in a bottle with water and shake and go. So very convenient. It is also filled with lots of vitamins and packed with minerals and soy protein. So it is quite delicious. It is definitely a way of recovering from the workout as well as a meal replacement that it supercharges your system. And it comes, and I mentioned that it comes in berry and coconut or cocoa. And it's just as delicious as can be. And you know that you're eating good food. And it has the benefit of whole fiber as well. So it goes in the nutritional gap that we may have.
Oh, that's fantastic, Maggie. And also what's great for this, I'm mentioning it because it does have some protein in it, which is another way to get in that extra protein. And if you're looking for not only energy, but also if you're looking for meal replacements, if you are watching your calories, this is less than 100 calories per serving. So this is fantastic. And I actually like, as I mentioned earlier, I like to mix that with my protein as well. The other benefit in it is that it has FOS, which is a prebiotic soluble fiber. And that helps to support the healthy growth of the beneficial bacteria in our gut. It's pretty amazing that it has that extra component to it, as well as we would say that all sunrise products are easily digestible and absorbable into the body and taste great too. So, did anyone have any questions for Maggie or any other comments they want to make about VitaShake? Don't forget to cut yourself off of mute and please share. I know a lot of you use VitaShake out there. So if you could share maybe how you use it, that would be so beneficial. Anybody? Okay. Well, Maggie, thank you so very much for sharing that. I know that is one of your favorites. And I like to alternate between the cocoa and the strawberry just for different flavor. And remember, again, because there's no artificial flavors or additives, it does make it a really healthy beverage to fill in the gap. It also helps because it has the FOS in it, helps to eliminate any bloating or discomfort. Okay, so, go. Hi. Yes. Hi, thank you.
How I make my vitamin soda.
Yeah.
So I have a shaker bottle that has one of those metal circle mix things. So I just add a non-dairy milk, a couple ice cubes, and then I even using a chocolate vitamin shake. And then that shake takes a little second, but if I shake it up a while, it blends real nice. It has the texture, and so I don't have anything else or what to do that way without a blender.
Oh, I love that. Oh, that's a great idea. Really great idea. And that just kind of shakes it up. And easily, you can drink that so easily out of that. So, thank you. And who was this speaking? I didn't hear.
This is Tina, and it just really helps before exercise to have something in my stomach and not feel heavy. I think it's really just getting warmer out here. So.
Oh, I agree with that. I love that idea. And I like what you were saying again. A lot of people exercise. They don't want to be exercising on a real empty stomach. So having a light shake really does help just to fill in a little bit before you start to work out. So thank you very much about that. That's great information. You know, another idea I was thinking about that I used to do in the past when it was really hot. I should try this again. I would make a cocoa vita shake. And I would mix it with maybe almond milk and some honeydew, and then I would freeze it so that it'd be almost like a fudgicle. Anyone remember those? When we were kids, they had that. So it's a healthy version of that, and feels really nice. It's very cool on a hot summer day. So, anyone else have anything they want to share before we move on?
I'm choosing for me.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. I choose vegetables, but I love chocolate ice cream so much. And so I started freezing bananas, and I was putting in my vitamin with almond milk and frozen bananas. And if you have enough frozen in there, it literally comes out like chocolate ice cream. And so that's been a really help for my husband that wants something sweet. So it's so delicious. It's so pretty.
Oh, I love that idea. Now, who's this speaking right now?
Cat monster.
Oh, Pat? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I love that. I love that idea. More like an ice cream kind of a soft ice cream. So it's with, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, you can also put some strawberries in there. And both of them with that because the bananas really have the creaminess that doesn't have strawberry taste. So good.
Oh, it definitely sounds good. So, anyone else have any other questions or comments about the Vita Shake?
Well, since we're at the ice cream parlor here, I like to make a milkshake with it. Like a chocolate milkshake by using. But now that you mentioned adding the bananas, because I would just put ice cubes in it, you know, and now I can use the bananas to make it a little thicker and a little sundew and the Vita Shake. And again, like Martin says, almond milk. Sometimes I just use like 2% milk. And I like milkshake. So we got this whole thing covered now from you know, working out to nice healthy desserts afterwards.
And again, we're talking about something that has a little more protein to our day because we're trying to add up those protein grams. So, Richard, you know, since you're right there, why don't we move on to your next product, the Sunbar?
Okay. And Sunbar is great because it does contain protein, but it also contains fiber. And like I said earlier, like the ratio basically between fiber and protein. It's, if you want to kind of look at it mathematically, it's about half as much fiber in grams to protein. So fiber in adults and children, they should eat about 14 grams of fiber for every 1,000 calories. In my case, I eat about 2,000 calories a day, so I eat 28 grams of fiber. Okay, so again, depending on your body type and your weight, we can make those adjustments. And with fiber, there are two types of fiber. There's soluble and insoluble. And the soluble fiber breaks down in the body and it becomes like gel-like. And what it does is it slows down the absorption of cholesterol and sugar in the bloodstream. And it also keeps digested food moving smoothly in the GI tract. Okay, and then the insoluble does not break down, and this helps food pass through the digestive system, and the fiber, insoluble fiber, does not break it down in the body. So if you the sunlight products, the sun bars have both, but it also contains 7 grams of protein. So for me, sometimes my lunch is my shake, and that has protein powder in it, and a VitaShake or B+, and 1 or 2 bars. And that would be my lunch. When I'm out and I'm on the go, it fills me up. It's nutrition, it's vitamins, minerals, it's everything you need, and it's healthy. There's nothing in there that would have a negative impact on my body or my digestive system or anything else. It comes in. Well, my lunch would be a fruit flavored bar followed by the chocolate bar. The bar would kind of like my dessert. And also the oatmeal raisin. I mix them up all the time, and I like them. I keep them in my backpack, in my bike bag. I keep them in the car, and I love it. Anytime I'm out, so if I'm getting hungry, I got my fortune light with me, like I said. I just grab a bar, and I just go on my way. I don't stop for fast foods or anything like that. And I just feel good. I feel good throughout the day, because I know I'm doing good things to keep myself healthy. And that's basically the sun bars. Any questions, comments, experiences with those? A lot of times what I'll do is I'll put them into little bite-sized pizzas, and I'll put them in a baggie, and then if I'm driving, I don't even have to unwrap it and start eating. I just pull them out of the bag. I eat them like M&M's or something. I just pop it in my mouth. Little bite-sized pizzas and go on my way.
I love that. I'm just going to add in a couple of also other comments about the sun bars, a few of the ingredients. That it also has the FOS, which is the fiber prebiotic that supports the beneficial bacteria that we talked about in regard to the VitaShake. So that's also in sun bar, and it also has just that heart healthy plant protein that provides all of the 9 essential amino acids that we talked about. There's also in there excellent antioxidants, cleansing antioxidants, vitamin A, C, and E. Really fantastic ingredients in this. And it's so much better than any of the other energy bars out there. So again, we're talking about the bars because it is a whole food nutritional product. It's concentrated. It also helps with energy. It has the protein. So it's a great choice for either a meal replacement or snack. If you are looking for something that really will, just fill in that hunger. So that's why it's a good replacement. Also, if you are looking to maintain or lose some extra Asian, bar is a great alternative. So anyone else have anything? Tell me how you make it, how do you use it, which is mentioned you know, how we will use it. We've also, what I've done in the past is I'll cut it up in pieces and put it in yogurt. So that's another way to be able to have fun with the bar. Anyone else want to share? So I know that my favorite flavor is the oatmeal raisin, and then comes the chocolate is my second favorite. So does anyone want to share what's your favorite flavor of the Sun Bar and how do you use them? When do you use them?
Yeah, I'll also, while I'm playing tennis, so if I'm sitting on the side, I'll open up the Sun Bar and just munch on it, while I'm waiting to get back in the play or something. Because again, it's easily digested. So that's the other thing about some other products. The body really digests and absorbs the nutrients.
Yeah. Fantastic. Okay, so then we're going to move on. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, in reference to the bars, I have all of them, the shrimp, the raisin, and the chocolate, and they're all my favorite. I have a hard time choosing which is the best. That's why I love it stuff. And I take it with me wherever I go. And, it's fast food, and it's instead of eating junk food, okay, I carry it with me. So I get hungry, and I know that I'm safe because I've got the bar, I've got something to eat, and I've got my Fortune Delight. So I've got my food and my drink, and I don't have any sugar crashes or anything. I just feel satisfied, and I don't have to worry about being hungry because the bar helps with that too. So it's just a great and handy thing to have.
Oh, thank you, Julie. And I love what you're saying because that is one of the benefits too. It's very convenient. So we can take these products with us, especially the bar, and the beverage also, the Fortune Delight. Very handy, as you said, very convenient. So thank you so much. I appreciate that, Julie. So I think we're going to go on now to our final product, our final protein product, and Maureen can share about that. Hi, everybody. Oh, my goodness. My absolute favorite is Spirulina. And while, as Sunrise says, while no food is perfect, Spirulina comes close. It's a superfood. And I like to have it on my capsule. And it says you have 2 to 3 capsules at mealtime on the bottle. I like it to take care of any issues. Sometimes people have hair falling out, like after baby, when deliver babies, the hair tends to loosen. The other thing is the medication can make it lose hair. And protein really helps with that. And the original superfood Spirulina provides great vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, and the 8 essential amino acids. And those are for cell building, hormones, or transmitters. Spirulina, I like really sometimes open it up and put it in a shake or cereal. And I love the fact that it's good for overall health and immunity. And it's just really such an amazing food. And Sunrider, the tweet where Sunrider says, what is Spirulina and where does it come from? Species of edible microalgae that grow naturally warm ponds and lakes. Spirulina is cultivated and harvested in its natural state, and it has a Maureen, I love what you're saying, and I love that this is another way to be able to get in a really concentrated high form of protein. Just by using the capsules, it's another way to add that protein into our diet every day. And I also have had experience, some weak nails and some hair falling out, and that spirulina works so well for me. And what it did say on the 2 to 3 with meals. And so the thing with Sunrider too is that, you can always increase if you're not exactly getting the results that you want. But if you do add up what you can get in all of these proteins, you will be close to what the recommended amount of protein is a day. And for all of those benefits that we mentioned earlier, this is just a fantastic array of products with protein from Sunrider. So anyone else have anything else that they wanted to say or ask about any of these products? That's so fantastic. Maureen, thank you so much. I love spirulina too. And anything that anyone would like to share an experience or any benefits that you receive from any of these products we spoke about tonight, with the Protein Plus, the Vita Shake, the Sun Bar, the Spirulina, and the Fortune Delight.
The spirulina, I used to do that with the evergreen a lot of times when I'm with young sons up his drink, take with them to the babysitter. Which is a pretty color, and that time, Ninja Turtles were all the rage. I don't know if they are. So, this is Ninja Turtle juice, which of course they didn't want to drink it. And then also, the interesting thing is that all these, people do Corella and Spirulina and all this, but because they do grow like in an alkaline environment, I had gone to a well-known study before, and she tested me for different things. And something that I had never heard before, but it said you must be careful of where you are getting these products, because there are no unsolicited and things like that anymore. So she was finding a lot of people have getting parasites and everything. But the Sunriders is healthy and safe. So I always remember that in my mind. Typically the say she was finding the people that do, and she said the main brand and everything is a really well-known brand. And so just as a side note, once again, the Gen too, because they are all that stuff, and the quality of their food is just what's important to them, and I appreciate that. I know they've done their homework and the products and things that I have to say, for my children, which is very important.
Oh gosh, I so concur with that. That is so important. Number one, right, that we all feel safe to be able to use these products and get them for our families. So very important. And I think we all feel that way. After using Sunrider for a while, we know how safe that they are. So I thank you so very much for sharing that. I just wanted to share a couple of other things that, in regard to spirulina in general, some potential health benefits that I was researching about, and that sometimes people don't even realize that it also can help with pain, and also as an anti-inflammatory. So some of these things that people might not connect it with, but research also has found that the protein spirulina also can help reduce the body's absorption of cholesterol. So it can help with lowering cholesterol, helps to keep your arteries clear, reducing strain on your heart. So a couple of extra little things to help with our body. That the idea that it's an anti-inflammatory, just to go back to what we spoke about last month when we were talking about allergies. ingredients, so the aspects of spirulina, can also help people with allergies caused by pollen, animal hair, and dust. So that might be another product you might want to consider for the spring if you are also dealing with allergies. So we can add that to some of the other products that we spoke about earlier last month. So anyone else have anything else that they want to share this evening? I know we've talked about a few different products here, and we loved the testimonies and the recipes that everyone has shared. So before we leave, I just want to give everyone else a chance to get off the screen and share anything you would like about any of these products that you feel would be helpful for everyone else on the call. Don't be shy. I have something like to share. Oh, good. Is that Carla? Good. I recognize your voice. Thank you.
One of my favorites was my initial introduction to sunlight was vitamin shake. When I fell in love with the cocoa vitamin shake, and I was actually eating like cereal before cereal, and then I would taste the chocolate sunlight. Cocoa was up like before, and I really loved cereal. Sometimes it would have with peanut butter. It's just delicious, and I started craving that. I look forward to my second. Just delicious and satisfying, and it would give me a good night's rest. It was nutritionally safe. So yes, I love that cocoa with chocolate. Turning that bar into the granola.
I love that. Oh, thank you, Carol. That's wonderful. And yet, sometimes when we get those two cravings, we know with sunlight, actually that's something that's healthy. That can help with those two cravings. It sounds delicious what you're talking about. A great snack at night. The cocoa vitamin shake and the bar bundled up. So thank you, Carla. Anyone else? Remember, I was going to probably write it down. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I was want to make a comment. I know it's called. Y'all do a great job on the call. But I just wanted to say that I think it's important to, I think I have to remind myself as well, but I think it's really important to remember that we have to create an environment in our body in order for things to thrive and to do what they're supposed to do. And I say that we have to be mindful of our taste. Although Sunrider is really good and best food out there, you can survive only on Sunrider food if you have to. But if you eat table food, it's really important that you try to keep as clean as possible in order, like I said, for the foods to do what they're supposed to do to not overpack. But I think sometimes we forget about the table food when we begin to take Sunrider. Oh, my head hurts from eating Sunrider. We begin to use it as helping our thinking, but really it's to give us overall health. So we got to be mindful of our taste. I say that to remind myself. But we have to remember, in order for Sunrider to really do what it's supposed to and to really be effective, we have to create the environment in our body by choosing as much alkaline food as possible.
Or changing food. Yeah, and I think it's a great point. And, just from my own experience, just to share, when I started with Sunrider, and I did start with what we call the NBC product. So that would be the New Culture Vitamin Shake, Fortune or Calorie, and Quinine. That when you are using the food in a balancing, preventative way, as you're mentioning, what I had found too is that my body actually started to crave healthier table food. And so it really worked so well that way for me too, is that when I started with the product, I naturally started to gravitate towards maybe more fruits and vegetables and healthier, cleaner it does really help to know that and to pay attention to what we put in our mouth in general. But so I thank you so much for that. And I guess I always feel that if we're getting in, at least we're getting in that a good amount of the sunlight of food, we are helping our bodies to create a good environment, an alkaline environment as the foods are, and help to create better desires and cravings for healthier food. So thank you so much for that. I think it's good information. Anyone else before we're just about to end the call? And I just want to, who was that last person that just spoke? I just wanted to recognize you. Oh, Anita? Anita. Oh, okay, thank you so much, Anita. I appreciate that. Okay, so I think we're just about to end here. And I want to thank everyone who did participate tonight. So I'm sorry if I forget your name, but I'm going to say, of course, my husband Richard, Maureen, Maggie, Judy, Kat, Jackie, Carla, Anita, and if you want to shout out your name, I'm sorry if I missed you because there was some fantastic shares. That. I think somebody is on you. Yeah, someone just got her. Okay, thank you. So I want to just remind everyone, right after this call, we have the Rising Stars this call. Please go to Rising Stars Facebook page, and you will find the link there. And there is also a sunlight kickoff call for all IBOs right after that call. And just reminding everyone who caught it, if you want to write it down and make sure that you're able to put them on your shopping list. We spoke about protein plus, Vitamin, Sunbar, Orchard Delight, and Spirulina. And I know you all will love these products if you have not tried them, or maybe you're going to try them in a new way with some of the recipes that you've heard this evening. So remember, protein was the topic tonight, and overall health. We hope that you were able to get some information to help you and your family and your friends, and please pass that information on to all those that are in your life that you know could benefit. So thank you again, everyone, and we will see you